guys, it's Dan, your host here, Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back with my next review for The Plague Season 2. This is For the Plague Season 2, Episode 3, which is called Trust Issues. So, this episode of The Plague, just to get into it, just kind of right off the bat, I really thought that this episode was a really awesome kind of third episode for the season, especially because the next episode is super just insane. So I thought that this one was mainly set up, but you did have a lot of things that happened in this episode at the same time. So if you're not caught up to The Plague, if you haven't seen episode 3 of season 2, which most people are probably caught up on The Plague, but if you're not, spoilers for this, review, because we're at least going to cover what happened in episode 3. So, let's get into the review right away. So, we have Anthony, who, of course, in the last episode, he let Andy out of the jail cell, and now he wants his advice on what to do about this whole Scott thing, and with the other group as well at the wood factory. He's just he wants some advice from someone, and taking it from a leader of a whole army group, which is Andy. He kind of thinks, well, maybe this is the one person I could ask. So he takes him outside of the community and points a gun towards him, puts the gun down, and then as soon as he puts the gun down and he asks him for his advice, he asks him, where is he living? Kind of tricking him to give him this information. As soon as he tricks Anthony and giving him all the information he needs, he's like, I'm out of here. I'm not staying in the jail cell anymore. I'm going to tell this guy that you are, just not telling him the truth, and you're going to betray him, and, just whatever. So he takes the truck and he goes, and then Anthony tries to go after him, but fails because he's too far ahead and he's already gone. So then he decides, well, I gotta get back to the community. So he goes back to the community, and basically you have him who he parks his bike, he runs up, and then it goes into the next day. And this is probably my favorite stuff of the episode right here, with the speech and kind of the build-up, the very, suspenseful kind of like, okay, next episode is going to be really crazy. So, so you have him, he's standing up there, tells everybody that Andy has escaped, and that, that's going to be a huge problem, because now they're probably going to have to go to war with Scott. They're not sure, but they're probably going to have to, because, Andy knows exactly where he's going right now. So, that's not good at all. Now, one of the guys from the wood factory actually snuck in and actually, he was threatening Anthony so much. And that was probably my favorite part of the episode. The slow-mo kill, that was really cool. On Dead Freak 78, that was really cool, man. That was awesome. Anyway, big fan of the show. You guys could probably tell, right? So anyway, he shoots him, and it's like this slow-mo kind of shot. I love the slow-mo he uses. Yeah, keep that up, because that's really cool. I gotta say it, that's really cool. So that's probably the standout scene in the episode for me. Either that or the Andy scene at the beginning where he kind of tricks him, So, that was really cool. But then we have Sandy, who insists on going as well, and it looks like they're going to be going in at night. And basically she says, she's like, I'm going because, now, I'll stay in the RV, but, I'll go because, and we also get confirmation here that she's actually pregnant too. So that's, that's something else as well, kind of thrown in there, kind of out of nowhere. A lot of out of nowhere stuff in this episode. I didn't really think he was going to shoot him. I didn't really think Sandy was pregnant. I really didn't think Andy was going to escape. It's kind of like an out of the blue, almost everything was like out of the blue in this episode. But mainly set up. So anyway, I really enjoyed this episode of The Plague, and the next one is super awesome, so I can't wait to review that one. That one is awesome. So we usually do either 2 or 3 a week, for these reviews. So most likely what I'll do, though, at some point in time this week, I'm going to do both episode 4 and episode 5, because I just think this season really is one of the best seasons I've seen in a long time of almost anything. And the reason why I said that is because it's just so entertaining. There's so many things going on all at once. You don't see that in every TV show. You really don't. This is one of those. So, and it's just it's just fun. It's just fun. So, and I love it. It's a great series. So, seriously, yeah, it's really good. So, thoughts on the third episode? Really enjoyed it. And now, of course, they're going to be going in at night. And, we all know how that turns out. People that have seen episode 4, how that turns out. Very crazy. So, anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this review. And, again, write your comments below for these first 3 episodes. What do you think of the first 3 episodes at least? And I will continue my reviews for Hell's Bells, which is the next one. So, anyway, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.